about to show you how to do battle with a tiger in hand-to-hand combat. And this should go without saying, but do not try this at home. In America, the ancient art of kung fu is mostly a movie plot device or a hobby. But in this Chinese village, it is a sacred way of life. Here's ABC's Bob Woodruff.
Tucked away in the misty hills of southwestern China, there is one village you don't want to mess with. That's because everybody in the village of Gonghe, man, woman, young and old, seems to know Kung Fu. Everybody. Even on the road to the village in the town market, we start to see signs.
Kung Fu 吗? 你可以 Kung Fu 吗? Kung Fu? 啊? 可以吗?
And they all know more than me. This man starts to show off his moves in the middle of a busy street. Here we meet 14-year-old Tao Qinfang, who, like the others, could probably have kicked my butt too.
Do you know how to do it? 你可以吗? Really? Could you show us?
But was too polite to beat me up.
Okay, so all right, we're gonna have to go into the village because this is too much competition here. 危险吗?
When we finally reach Gonghe,
Kung Fu land, we have arrived.
it is straight from your imagination. Wooden houses perched on steep slopes, old masters dressing the part, still ready to demonstrate their skills. Kung Fu has been part of the culture here for centuries, but only became popular in the U.S. in the last 40 years, thanks to the rise of Kung Fu movies like Way of the Dragon. With those amazing stunts,
we're gonna tear this place into little pieces.
outlandish plots,
Tell your boss we need some more time.
and truly terrible dubbing,
Dragon whips his tail.
which, despite my improving Chinese,
你好,你好.
might have been helpful as we interviewed Gonghu's preeminent Kung Fu master, Tao. Landlocked Guizhou is commonly known as the poorest province in China, more famous for their liquor than their Kung Fu. But Tao is clearly an aficionado of both.
So you drink a lot of white wine here.
Drunken Kung Fu, a style of Kung Fu perfected by the Chinese monks in the 17th century, was immortalized in Jackie Chan's film Drunken Master.
What the hell is that?
But Master Tao says it's not for him.
You mean people from outside the town try to steal the secret of it? But you can't teach me the secrets of your Kung Fu.
No secrets, he says, but Master Tao did try to teach me some moves. And as it turns out, Qinfang is his grandniece, who is learning from her father, training every day when she is not at school.
Do all of your friends study Kung Fu like you?
不学，因为都是在村里学嘛。
Today, she is training with a staff, by tradition, the village's weapon of choice, those same smooth moves used by Bruce Lee, thwarting his opponents in Enter the Dragon. How did Kung Fu develop here? The lore here is to protect themselves from wild animals. Their grandfathers fought off tigers with their staffs. This man tells us that it was his grandfather who fought and killed the last tiger.
The tigers are up there? He says that 2 generations ago, his grandfather was actually attacked by a tiger. He fought him back with a stick, and that failed. The tiger attacked him, bit his arm. It began to bleed. Back then, they had no medicine to heal it, so he came back and then died of the infection.
He shows us the actual weapon that took down the tiger, now a proud family heirloom.
This is the one? This is old.
He takes us to the spot at the edge of the village where the tiger attacked.
This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. But yeah, the tiger was right there.
This old man says he remembers the day clearly. He was just a toddler.
You saw this tiger after he was dead?
Yes, he says, the villagers used kung fu and a stick to kill it. The year was 1943.
When he saw this dead tiger back in 1943, it was the last tiger that anybody around here saw. No more tigers.
Yet the tradition continues.
I got trained by the master, so someday my dream is to be as good as you are. So maybe someday, do you think you'll be the master?
想
She seems to think so.
想
The little ones learning from their elders, just as they did in the Karate Kid.
Always concentrate. Left back. Right foot back. Pick up a jacket. Harder. Harder. Good.
Ready to pass the torch to the next generation.
Can you teach me?
It might take me a little practice.
Oh,
Okay, a lot of practice.
it's the feet that's hard for me.
But maybe one day I could catch up with the pint-sized warriors of Gonghe.
Why do you like doing kung fu?
不会吧？怕有强盗来偷袭我。
For now, they'll keep working on their craft, preparing for thieves, tigers, and of course, possible future stardom in the movies. For Nightline, I'm Bob Woodruff in Gonghe, China.